everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we're playing Wizzets of the Helm. So Wizards, Naban, Dean of Iteration, and Wizzets because we're playing Izzet Wizards or Wizzets. And we have one Helm of the Host in here. So just so you know, this is a dream that I've always had, but I'm not committing it fully into this deck. This is just that if it happens, great, but don't get mad at me if I don't get the combo off, anything like that, because it's an impossible combo to get off. But if it ever happens, it would be so beautiful. So what I want to have happen is Naban, Dean of Iteration. What it does, if a wizard entering the battlefield under your control causes it a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers additional time. So what we can have happen is whenever Silvergill Adept comes into the battlefield, because it's a wizard, it draws a card. So it would draw a card, which Naban would then double that trigger because it's a permanent that's there, and so it would double again, and we would draw two cards. If we had Helm of the Host onto Naban, we get multiple Nabans, and we would double. It'd actually double each other as well, I believe, just like how Panharmonicon did. And so you would end up drawing 4 cards with 2 of them. If you end up getting more and more, you end up doing lots of big things. You can have a Pyromancer come down and ping in for 8, or same thing with Journey Mage, tap down their entire board. Exclusion Mage, we do need to actually have a Tempest Caller in here. One Tempest Caller. And anyway, yeah, so there's some really fun stuff that you can do here with this deck. We'll go down the Wizard's Retort. And then we have some Wizard's Lightning to try to finish out the game. This is kind of a tempo-y deck. I probably ought to be keeping more counters up, but I like to play for fun rather than control. And anyway, so let's get into the gameplay, see how this goes, and wish me luck. We're up against Shui. All right, we're playing Wizzets of the Helm, and this looks pretty good. I mean, if we get to keep Naban on the battlefield, this is so beautiful. Unfortunately, no protection for him. Maybe I need to have more protection in the deck. I'm trying to stay away from being just mono blue, though. I don't want to just have a mono blue deck. I want to do other fun stuffs. But this is not looking good for us. Merfolk Trickster can actually be pretty good here. They swing in, we turn it off, its ability, as long as they don't have the Diva. So Burglar Rat is definitely coming down. Let's just pass the turn. I feel like they're definitely going to play the Burglar Rat. It's probably the best thing they can play here. The Enforcer, huh? All right, that's fine. All right, play Merfolk Trickster. Turn off its ability, so now I can block it. And it dies, it doesn't get a ping. Oh man, now we turned off our Silvergill Adept. Let's go ahead and let's just start slowing them down. So let's I could swing in, kill it, and then no, let's just bounce it back. That's fine. I could bounce the token is what I was thinking. But swing in, down to 16, pass the turn. We have Quasi-Duplicate, which is good. If they're playing a bunch of cheap things, yeah, there we go. So that's the nice thing, is that playing a bunch of cheap creatures and everything like that, they don't, as long as we slow them down, we end up getting enough value that hopefully we can take over. But yeah, that works. All right, begins Sitoka. Bring it on. And we are playing our Wizzets of the Helm again. And oh man. All right, we have Silvergill Adept on turn 2, which is pretty fantastic. Into Chart, of course, lots of card draw. We have Pyromancer, which I prefer to hold off on until we have Naban if I can, just to get more value out of that one. Llanowar, okay. Wait, Island pass turn. Wizard's Retort is okay. Let's see. We'll see how it does here for us. All right, Simic. I'm less scared of Simic than I am of Mono Green Stompy. Mono Green can be pretty bad for us. All right, so we're just going to Silvergill Adept, reveal Silvergill Adept. Draw a card. Quasi-Duplicate is actually really good with the Adepts as well. Pretty good value there. We are going to need to look for some lands. All right, Hydroid Crisis. Yep, that's fine. Comes down as a 2/2. Totally fine. Play... Let's play Mountain. Let's swing in with Subriber. If they want to block, that's fine. This is kind of an interesting Crisis. We definitely don't want to bounce it back. We can Merfolk Trickster just to kill it, but I'm not sure we're really worried about it at the moment. Unless they have more ways to put counters on. Do we just chart a course here, draw more cards? I guess we have Silvergill, which is going to be good here too. Wizard's Retort might be important here. So let's go ahead and pass the turn. We have the Merfolk Trickster to block the Crisis. But Wizard's Retort is probably going to be very useful at the moment. I don't think that we care to kill the Crisis here. Doesn't really do much for us. So we're waiting for them to play something bigger. They don't play anything. Interesting. All right, well, Merfolk Trickster. Is this a Frilled Mystic? They could have a Frilled Mystic, I guess. That kind of stuff here. I think we need to draw, chart a course, and try to find something else to hit. So let's go ahead and swing in. We need to hit lands. Opponent has something in hand. All right, let's chart a course. Draw 2. Try to hit that. All right, there's the Frilled Mystic. So they did have Frilled Mystic. Okay. He's swinging in for a lot here. If they have another Frilled Mystic, that's annoying. Getting beat by the Lizard Wizard. Man, pretty rough. All right, Sulfur Falls. We get a hold up Wizard's Retort this way. So let's go ahead and swing in. Probably just going to bring down the other Adept to block with Frilled Mystic. Reveal the Augur. Hold up Retort in case another Frilled Mystic tries to come down. Definitely going to retort it if they do. Right, draw and pass the turn. If they have another Frilled Mystic, this is kind of interesting. So, puts a counter on it. Gains reach until end of turn. All right. We're looking to just bounce it, I guess, or bouncing it isn't that great for us. If we could blink it, that'd be great. Titanic Brawl, huh? All right, well, I guess we retort that. We had to kill the... They can't swing with Mystic now. And we can still swing in pretty aggressively. We're fine with where we're at the moment. In fact, we can start quasi-duplicating like the Pyromancer or something like that just to get in lots of damage. And we have a pretty fast clock that way. All right, down to 8. Incubation Druid. Can't adapt. 1 away from adapting at the moment. All right, so... let's see here. Let's go... Let's go to combat, swing in. Takes it. Down to 5. Pyromancer. Pings in. Journey Mage. No counter. Oh, I forgot with Llanowar they could have a Frilled Mystic still. Alright, good. 2 damage to them, down to 1. Quasi-duplicate or just swinging in here should be enough for us. We will have to probably block pretty aggressively with these guys because of how many weird spells they had here, but down to 1. This means if they don't have everything perfect, then we win. Pretty sure. Alright, so Titanic Brawl kills the Pyromancer. That's fine. Alright, so I had another one of these funky cards. It's a 1 mana instant speed kill, fight something, which is good with Krasis. I don't think it's worth playing without more things that get counters. Like, Frilled Mystic kind of seems funny in this. Maybe there's Wildgrowth Walkers and Jade Lights in here as well. Yeah, but opponent scoops it up. And that worked out very well. I feel like they didn't, like, if they knew about the quasi-duplicate, they should have scooped, but without knowing about that, that's actually kind of an interesting scoop. Alright, against Captain Caveman, bring it on. And playing Wizzets of the Helm again. And, ooh, don't have our Merfolk Trickster turned on. I'm not sure if we can play this. The Exclusion Mages are actually very good if we get to them. We're going first. Alright, this is a risky keep. Risky, risky, risky. I'm hoping for not only land, but blue land. Alright, so not yet. We can wait a turn, though. We weren't going to bring down Merfolk Trickster on this turn anyway. I'd rather get some value out of it. Burglar Rat. Alright, let's discard. Now Exclusion Mage is looking a lot worse against that. Alright, pass the turn. Don't have another rat. Alright, now we'll Trickster. Block. Block. And then we have Wizard's Lightning for anything else that comes out here. Exclusion Mage could also hit it. So, Freebooter, we will strike. A lot of ETB effects, so I'm not sure how good these Exclusion Mages are. I think we're going to try to get out this Riverwise Augur. Try to hit lands. Opponent does get to see our hand. Alright. Do we want to play the Exclusion Mage now? I mean, surely they're playing stuff that doesn't just have ETB effects, right? They know we have the Helm of the Host. I think we just pass the turn. I mean, we can, even if it is a Kitesail Freebooter or something like that, we can bounce it again. The issue is if it's a Burglar Rat. Then we'll wish we had done it. All right, so Playcrafter. All right. Kills your guy. I will bring out Silvergill. Reveal a Merfolk. Riverwise Augur, he's already seen it. Find the land, there we go. Pass the turn. I think once we hit this Riverwise Augur, the Naru Meha is pretty good as well, especially with all their ETB effect stuffs here. Okay, Eldest Reborn. I mean, if they steal one of our creatures, we just get to bring it back. Naru Meha with Helm of the Host is actually really funny. Did we try for that? Alright, play the island. Pass the turn. We can flash in Naru Meha, so I'd rather them play stuff here. So we resolve, we discard Exclusion Mage. It's been looking really bad against this deck at the moment. Yeah, especially with blue. So this is probably Helm of the Host or Hostage Taker, other stuff as well. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Thief of Sanity. Okay, resolve. Alright, we'll bring out Naru Meha now. Exclusion Mage actually pretty good here. Bounce the Thief of Sanity, swing in for 3. Down to 15, pass the turn. Gets to bring back Playcrafter. Kitesail is okay. Burglar Rat makes us at least discard, but it's not great. Exclusion Mage just bounces it back to our hand. Yeah, Playcrafter, killing the Exclusion Mage. That's fine. Brings back Thief of Sanity. Eldest Reborn. Opponent's drawn pretty well. Oof, man. We have to discard this next turn. I can set these up to... so if we find land... If I can play land here... Let's see here. We have to put 2 back on top. Yeah, let's go ahead and Riverwise Augur. All right, let's put Dean and Helm. Actually, we want to play Dean here, so yeah, I think we play Dean. So put Helm on top, and we can discard the gate. Put Steam Vents on top. Yeah, I like that. So play the island, play Dean. I mean, it's pretty rough, but got rid of the guild gate. Not sure we actually wanted that land either. I mean, unfortunately, that's the best we could do is get rid of one of them. We have the Helm of the Host, which is so fun. We can put on the Riverwise Augur. I mean, it'd be great to put it on the Dean. All right. All right, so kill the Riverwise Augur. Get out Helm of the Host. And just hope that we untap with Dean of Iteration and find something good on top. Because if we do, man, we won't even have enough mana to play it. Thief of Sanity is going to run away. We have so many good things in our deck that hurt us when they play it. I mean, they could whiff and not find too many good things, but yeah, I mean, they can just bounce back Naban here. Probably have a discard spell in hand. We'll see how this goes. Takes our Narumeha, which would be so good with Helm of the Host, by the way. But yeah, with Thief of Sanity, now they can just start playing Wizard Tribal themselves. And yeah, this is sad. We're gonna play this one out for a little bit, just because I think I'm gonna get the Helm of the Host onto Naban. And that is what we came to do. That's what I've been hoping for forever. And I hope that opponent just lets it happen. They probably are going to wait until we play it. Actually, they could have a handful of like cast downs, something like that can't hit Naban. Just all the tokens that we create. All right, well, playing the island. Naban. All right. All right, we still aren't completely out of this game. If we find like an Exclusion Mage, we can Helm the Hosts onto it, bounce Narumeha back to our hand, and then Helm onto Narumeha and do some really fun stuff. There's Naban. Oh my goodness. No! No! They're playing our wizards against us. Wizards Lightning. I think we just kill the thief here. I mean, we have enough bounce spells, enough things that can bring these back to our hand that hopefully we have a chance here. Yep, swings in. Down to 7. Dean. Let it resolve. No. Boo face. We have one more turn. One more turn to have this tiny little bit of hope. If we find an Exclusion Mage, we have a chance. They get to surveil. They get them both on top. I don't know, guys. I think we're done. It's just fun. Oh, is that our Exclusion Mage or is that theirs? Guess I can see. Oh yeah, it's not owned by me, so. And that's Sulphur Falls, and that's the game. Wow, we drew into so many lands with that game. Oh, that was rough. All right, well, that was We tried twice to make the combo happen there, and I just don't think it's ever going to happen, guys. It never will. All right, up against the Decider. Bring it on, the Decider. And we're playing our Wizzets of the Helm again. And, ugh, man. I was debating if I wanted to be playing how many mountains I wanted with this Merfolk Trickster. I'm going first. I mean, we do have Pyromancer into Wizard's Lightning, just kind of a more aggressive start, which, I mean, isn't terrible. Let's start with Island, though, pass the turn. Because I would prefer to get down Trickster, get some value early game if I can. Footlight Fiend, yep. All right, now this is actually pretty good. So pass the turn, they swing in with Footlight Fiend, we get to stop it from its ability and kill it without trading off with a 2/2. All right, so Merfolk Trickster. Yeah, block here. I think our best draw here is actually a... Merfolk Trickster's not bad. All right, so Mountain, swing in. He blocks. We turn off the Death Touch and his Afterlife ability. And pass the turn, hold up Wizard's Lightning. Now this is a more aggressive start for us, all right? So Orzhov Enforcer, yep. Footlight Fiend. All right, let's go ahead and Wizard's Lightning now. They can double block something if they want to. And the Pyromancer actually isn't as good. Let's go ahead and Journey Mage, I guess. No reason not to. Journey Mage. Swing in. That blocks, pings the same one. But Footlight Fiend is good because it's a 1-mana creature that can kill like anything with 2 toughness, which it does a lot of work. You can block something big, kill something with 1 toughness. It's good. All right, Gutter Bones. So I was playing this on the stream, and everyone, I got raided by Amazonian, and they made me play Chain Whirler with this deck when I was kind of deck testing it. So Helm of the Host is with 1 card in hand. Helm of the Host might be one of our better plays, just to keep churning out value over and over again. Riverwise Augur lets us see if we find the lands for it. I want, if I can get it for the next turn, like play it with 4 mana, draw land, like that's the best possible play. So let's bring down Helm of the Host, try for it. We'll say no attacks into this guy. So no attacks, because we actually like the idea of putting it on Journey Mage. One of the better things to put it on, because we get to burn down, keep swinging in over and over again, because we don't care if it dies. Vraska, that's bad. Doesn't... It's probably better if they tick up with it and try to kill one of their guys to draw something here. I mean, killing one of our things isn't that great, because now they can't really swing in without us killing Vraska ourselves. Yeah, so no blocks, take 3. That's fine. Opponent scoops it up. All right, well, we'll take that. Man, I really wanted to get this Helm of the Host onto something. With only playing 1 of it, we found it so many times. All right, so there you guys have it with Wizzets of the Helm, and kind of funky games there. I mean, that's typically what happens when you start playing a more control-y deck, is that people scoop a little bit earlier if they feel like you have the upper hand, which we did get to the place where we looked like we had the upper hand, and that's kind of the fun thing about this deck, is you get to have some pretty funny plays. So overall, let me know what you guys think of the deck down in the comments below. Love to hear what you guys say. I do read them all. I haven't been commenting back as much because it's like answering like 400 emails once I get behind, and I'm behind right now, and I've been putting it off. So anyway, I got to get back on that. But thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.